All right, so news this week is a bunch of nothing really. I was hoping that by now we would be done with the ringworm, and I think we are, but it's hard to know for sure until everybody gets all their fur back, which hasn't happened yet. We've still got the same spots as last week, though, so that's nice. I haven't seen anything new. That's the spot on Poncho's nose. And he's got a little matching spot on his paw that's probably hard to see. And then we've got a couple spots here on, hi sweetheart, on Cloak. The same ones that she's had. She's got one that's just over her eye, one that's behind her ear, and what might be a couple on her back leg, but I don't think they are. I think that's from when they drew blood, thinking that we would get her blood work done. So that's been bare for a long time. But at any rate, I do think that we've got it, and I just want to really get sure of that. So I'm probably going to do another big sterilization this weekend, maybe today and tomorrow. We're having lovely weather. It's the first day that it's been up to 70 degrees. It's 70 right now, so it's going to get a lot warmer than that before the end of the day, which is very nice. But I was also hoping to get a jog in on my treadmill, and it's going to be too warm for that. So that's, you know, kind of a downside to having lovely weather. Then the only other thing that I think is important or noteworthy of this week is that Jumper has gone into heat, which is, I think that marks the first time that we've ever had a kitten at the academy, not a mom cat, get into that age where they go into heat, but she very clearly is. And the fact that her brother and the other Poncho, I guess, it's really just in the groups that she's exposed to all the time, it's really just Blazer and Poncho that are the boys, I guess. But we might have to end up separating at least those two from the rest because we don't want to make any new kittens. But it's unlikely that that's going to happen right away. I'm going to get a call into the vet, tell her I think we're done with this, and can we at least get the boys fixed? If we could, and that's an easy surgery. She should probably right on board with it and be able to get it scheduled really fast. So if we can get the boys fixed, then that solves the problem. In not the best way, of course. I think the best solution would be to get everybody fixed, and we need to do that inevitably. I think it's about time, so I'm going to try to get that scheduled. But I'm pretty sure that the doc will at the very least be okay with neutering the boys. Maybe even this one. He's big enough to have it done now, even if these two are a little bit younger than the others. Yeah, so that said, I'm pretty happy about this group. I think it's, you know, hopefully we can get them fixed and get them adopted because it's about time for that. And then I'm guessing that I don't know why I'm looking at my watch like that's going to tell me something. I'm guessing that we'll have enough time to do at least one more mom cat while we're still here. Fingers crossed, you know, I mean, that everything works out that way. We haven't made any progress on finding a new home yet. No progress to speak of anyway, because the housing market is pretty slim pickings right now, and we haven't found anything that is available that we like, that suits all of our criteria. Oh, great, climb on the camera. That's a good time for that too. So we're just keeping an eye out at this point and, you know, watch and wait and see what happens. I didn't think that actually having a house to choose would be the hardest part of the process. But I'm really sort of set on avoiding getting another house like this one, by which I mean, you know, one that's so boring. I mean, we've just got a bunch of just square rooms here that are, you know, it's low ceilings. There's nothing architecturally interesting about it. It's just big. It's the only thing it really has going for it. That and some stuff that's outside that you guys never get to see. There's a nice creek that runs through the property and that sort of thing. But the house itself is pretty boring. I guess that's why it keeps having so many problems. It's got to keep itself interesting. That's the wrong kind of interesting, though. So let's see here. Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, as long as I don't want to buy just another colonial, which I think is what you'd call this style of house, and I don't, then there's very little on the market. There's a fair number of colonials to choose from, but I would have to get desperate. I just don't like it. I'm real tired of this. So there you have it. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's a perfectly valid thing to like, if that's, you know, if you're into it. I know a lot of people do. Obviously, that's why they make so many of them. A lot of people love this sort of style. And that's good. But I want something different. That's the deal. All right, enough about that. Let's do, well, let's do mailbag.